Welcome back everyone to the VC Poker Cup. It's day one. There's almost £500,000 worth of prize money up for grabs, and the quest to find our first 4 table winners is well underway. Let's get back to the wheeling and dealing.
One of the many Norwegians in the competition, internet qualifier Morten Hindens, took an early chip lead on table 3 after picking up a couple of pots at the expense of Londoner Nathan Lee. Table 4 was loaded with talent, amongst them Gus Hansen, Rob Cooper, Scott Fishman and Paul McGreal, but it was Irishman Alan Smurford who started strongest. Then when Gus Hansen got found out playing his usual aggressive style, it was Cooper who benefited, replacing Smurford as the chip leader.
I could have given you a wee bet.
The last of the surrounding tables started with 2 big hitters, Dan Alspach and Mike Svobodny. One player was a complete unknown though, university student Sam Jones. Jones gained his seat through the VC Student Poker Championship, held at Vinopolis on London's South Bank. Regional qualifiers were held at universities all over the country in addition to the online qualifiers, and all these winners had the chance to play for a first prize of £8,000 and a seat at the VC Poker Cup. As expected, the atmosphere here was a little more relaxed than your average poker tournament, and after 6 hours of play, the runners had been whittled down to just 2. There seemed to be a little confusion amongst the finalists on the turn of the river, with both players thinking they had won. But it was Sam Jones who couldn't believe his luck.
There's no words, mate. There's no words to express it. My head's gone crazy. Just elated and really struggling to believe that it's happened. I'm not expecting to do anything at all. I'm going to go in there and just enjoy myself completely. It's a great place to be, full of pros, full of people I watch and like my heroes in poker and stuff. It's going to be really appreciative to be sat around the table with them.
The action on Stewart. And he'll certainly want a bit of the action with that hand. King 10 suited.
Raise of 150.
Just doubled the big blind there.
It's not enough to get me out of the hand.
Well, I don't know whether Rob is trying to educate Stewart or if he's just getting his excuse in advance for calling with a weak hand.
King 10 6.
Well, they both like the king, but of course Stewart has got 2 pairs now.
Well, this is exactly how you get into trouble, calling with those kind of hands. Rob with virtually no chance of winning this pot.
600.
But I think he's going to have to pay something to find out he's behind.
Eight. Check.
Could have been worse for Rob, he could have hit a 7.
We'd like to see a 9 now.
Yes. But Rob is a very, very good player. He'll have worked out by now that he is behind. He won't expect Stewart to bet this twice, but he does have, as you say, that extra out for a straight. That's helping him to keep going. He probably thinks a 7 would be good for him as well.
So Stewart's got his full house.
Yep, bad news for Rob. Will he figure out that he can't possibly be winning this? Or will he pay Stewart off one last time?
$33.75.
That's a bet. Structure to get paid. Rob doesn't even think about it.
Call.
Rob's call. He's going to be disappointed in a moment.
Well, that whole pot developed from what happened pre-flop when that very, very small raise induced Rob to call. He actually said that wasn't big enough for me to pass, and it ended up costing him a great deal of money.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't call you. Come on.
Easily Stewart's best hand so far. moved him up to second now, both Simon and Paul. A very, very costly mistake for Rob.